Okay, let me see. So, all right. I had a I had a very good experience when I was in foster home. This is kind of like a complicated story. Right now it's kind of a complicated story to tell because the people that was involved in this story. Okay, listen. The reason why I went to foster home, okay, because of my father and my siblings, like my other siblings. Right now, currently, me and my father and my other siblings, we cool. And for me to be very honest in this story, which I must be honest, but I might but I have to proceed with caution. I believe that it will ruin the relationship I have now with my father and my siblings. It's kind of like one of those things like let the past be the past. You know what I'm saying? And I am letting the past be the past, like I said, because we cool. So this is going to be a long interview. My story's going to be long, but I'm going to cut it in pieces for you. I had a very good experience in foster home. I went to foster home when I was 15 years old. I hear a lot of bad stories about foster home. You know, people have bad experience. A lot of people have bad experience in foster care, foster home, the whole system. But to me, my sister, I believe she can say the same thing too. We were very lucky to have found the perfect foster parents. And not only that, it was like blindly. When I mean blindly, I mean like you heard of blind date, you know, like where they put two people together, you don't know nothing about the person, and then you take it from there. That's how it was when the caseworker, and I'm gonna explain everything. When the caseworker came and got us from my Juliet High School, right? So when the caseworker came and got us, right? Me, my sister, my other two sister. Okay. You know, I'm gonna tell you all the reasons and all that stuff, right? I'm gonna tell you everything. So the caseworker came and got us, okay, and then they took us to Lebanon. You know, while we getting processing at DCS, um, they took us to my foster parents' house, and as soon as we pull up to the driveway, you know, I can still remember my dad, my foster dad, my foster mom. They were just in the driveway waiting for us. I think, yeah, I really think we was the first two. We was the first kids, and you know what I'm saying. They were our first and last foster parents. Um, yeah, when I say blindly, meaning like we didn't know nothing about them. We didn't know their name. We didn't know where. We didn't know nothing about those people. And they didn't know nothing about us. I don't know if the caseworker gave them any information besides, hey, we got two kids here that we need a place for. Can you take them? You know what I'm saying? And my caseworker, she was a cool. Her name was Erica. I don't know what she's doing now, but shout out to Erica, my caseworker. You know, you did great. But let's get to it, man. Yeah, blindly. We got there, you know what I'm saying, and then of course we talk, we let us know. It was supposed to be very temporary. I think the system was like it was to be very temporary because the goal They go, the court goal. It wasn't me and my sister goal, but their goal was they was trying their best to get their family back together. Like, okay, some stuff is going on right now. We're gonna take the kids out. You go to counseling, whatever, and then the kids do that for a little bit, and then we put their family back together. So that was the goal. But me and my sister was like, no, we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back to my biological father. We don't want to go back in that environment. You know what I'm saying? So we find that we're going to court. We were like, we don't want to go back. We want to stay here. So we was very lucky. Our foster parents wanted to keep us, and we wanted to stay with them. We told them what happened and all that stuff. We was good kids. We didn't give them any problem or nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you everything. Um, I cannot recall one day I had a bad experience at my foster home, being in foster home. So yeah, let me try not to tell you as much as I can. So I had my own room. My sister, it was a 3 bedroom house with a basement. I had my own room, and then my sister had her own room, and then go my foster parents' room. So it's like it's my foster parents, it's my sister, it's my room. And my foster parents, they was very religious. They were very religious. Like really, I remember them telling me that if you're in this house, you're gonna go to church. That's what they said. That was the thing. You have to go to church every Wednesday and every Sunday. And the church was pretty cool. When we went to church with them, you know what I'm saying? Eventually they know our name. They was like, okay, those are his foster kids. They was like, those are their parents. So the church that we was going to actually showed us a lot of love. So we did become very active in the church. They knew me in the church. They knew my sister. They knew the family. Every Wednesday and Sunday, they knew who we was. They knew this. When I say they knew the situation, I mean like they knew that was my foster parents, you know, we're the foster child. And oh yeah, my foster parents, I don't know if I say this, they're white people, okay, white people, Caucasian. I love them forever. There's so many things I can tell you about my foster parents. They are wonderful. They were, like I said, they was wonderful. They work. Um, my father was a painter. My foster father was a is and was a painter. My foster mom, she was working at a, you know, at a store. But great people, I love them forever. So moving forward now, 14 years later, let me see, 2006, 14 years later, right? So, I mean, like every year, every holiday, I always go there with Thanksgiving and every, you know, that holiday, every Thanksgiving and every Christmas, I always go and see them. You know, they're happy to see me. You know, they have other family members. My foster parents have other family, other white people, and they all show us love, and I love all of them. They're all cool people forever. They're all. So my experience was wonderful. I'm sorry, I cannot just sit here and I'm probably boring you because I'm letting you know I had a good experience instead of telling you all the bad stuff that happened. I think stuff like it is what people are looking for. Let me know how bad it is out there. And it is bad for some people. It's probably bad for most people. We were very lucky, very fortunate to find the white people. Like I said, like it was blind, like we know nothing about them. They took us in as a stranger and they showed us love. You know, it's like they treated us correctly. Nothing negative happened in that home. Like everything was love. Like those people really have a good heart. Every now and then, even my foster mom, she would call me. You know, she would check on me. They love as well. Like they love as well. Like you know, in my wedding, it's like I can go on forever. It's kind of like it's like a different environment living from my Haitian parents. I mean, my Haitian dad. Basically, they still okay. I'm sorry. Listen. So, during me living my dad. So I was living with my dad, my sister, me and one of my sisters we got the same mom sitting dead. The other two sisters they got their own mom. So I was living with my dad, my sister, my other two sisters on my dad's side, and I was living with their mom, meaning my dead wife, right? So me and my sister, we always feel like we was outsider in the house because you know like we always feel like we didn't belong there to even begin with because you know because our mom was in Haiti, you know what I'm saying? And we just never feel like we just feel like we didn't belong there. But to be honest with you, man, shout out to my real dad for keeping the family together. When I say keep it, although the family was really messed up, but the fact that he brought all of us to America, you know, I would be forever be indebted for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my father ever did anything right for me, and he did a lot of white stuff for me. When I say my father, I mean like my real father, and he's done a lot of white stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a very complicated situation. Like I said, he took me out of the worst part of in Haiti. Me and my sister, we came from, like, you go to Haiti, you look up the worst part of Haiti. That's where we came from. Um, and then got us to America. You know what I'm saying? Me, actually got all of us to America. And all the stuff that happened when we came to America was very sad that it happened between me and him. You know what I'm saying? Very sad. But let's look at the positive for now. That he got us out of that situation. Okay, so that's where we came from, and then okay, so now we're in the foster care system, right? Um, yeah. So we did not want to go back to my dead house. Um, because of the situation. I'm gonna tell you everything, and again, like I said, I'm gonna try to tell you everything like in a way like ways, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we're in foster care. My foster dad is pure angel. Like, he accepted us as we are. Like, we was black children, and then, you know what I'm saying, he accepted us as we are. Kind of like it was just a different environment all in one from mine. It was a safe environment. He was very loving, very caring. He treated me like his son from day one, but he wasn't really trying to, like, he wasn't really trying to be my father, like he wasn't trying to force him to be my father. I'm talking about my father today. He kind of like just happened, kind of like the person he is. Like, he's just a good person. Like, I love him so much. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, if I look, let me tell you something. I am like, he done it. He went. Listen, some people do foster care, because they need extra money. It's all about the money. They don't care about the children. They just want the money. But him genuinely did it out of from his heart. He really wanted to make a difference, and he did make a difference in my life. I forever love him and be forever, you know what I'm saying, be indebted to that. Um, and I'm gonna try and tell you a lot of stuff about everything that he done for like, cause he went way and beyond. He went. Look, this is just the pilot. Okay, this is just the beginning of the video. I'm gonna make a lot of video. I'm gonna see what this doing. I'm gonna make a lot of videos. So yeah, he did a lot of stuff for me. You know, he did a lot of stuff for my sister. He when I came in, you know what I'm saying, it was just a different environment. You know, I went in there. I finished my freshman here in Mount Juliet, and then I started my sophomore here, and all that stuff, and Lebanon, and it was good. I had a good high school experience because I was in foster home. If I was with my dad, the good experience I had in foster home, in high school, I wouldn't have it at my father house. Well, now, like I said, okay, me and my father right now, we cool. Like in my wedding in 2011. So in 2006, right, after the foster care system, we kept fighting the court. You know, my daddy was trying to get us back. You know, we always know he had bad intention at that time. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to prove to the court that he had good intention. Me and my sister, we was like, we're not going back. I wouldn't want to go back to that house. We wouldn't know what's going to be like. It's going to be worse than it was before, the fact that we even got out, you know what I'm saying? We're thinking about my dad was going to try and retaliate and send us to Haiti too, you know what I'm saying? Which most likely that's what he would have done. Send me and my sister back to Haiti, you know what I'm saying, too. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't think I can blame him too much, but we was like, nah, we ain't going back. We was like, we don't want to go back. And then lucky for us, like we didn't have to move from foster home to foster home. The love was real from the beginning. My foster people show us love in the beginning, and then they took us in. Like, man, they deserve so much credit, y'all. My people deserve so much credit. My foster people deserve a lot of credit. They are truly the best to do it. Like, look, listen. I don't want to spoil this too much. I mean, there's not no spoiling. It's not so much of a spoil. It's more like a foreshadow. A foreshadow for people who don't know what a foreshadow is. It's kind of like a hint or a clue of something in the story that's gonna happen later on. So I just cool somebody if you didn't know that. So some of foreshadowing will be some stuff I will talk about later on. This story will be stuff like my dad, my foster dad. Like at one point, the checks he was getting, because like when you come off foster parents, you get checks from the state. I think it was like $600 a month, maybe $500 at that time. I don't know how much it is right now. That's like, I'm talking about like 14, 15 years ago, right? Even 16 years ago. So he would get the checks because they would pay him. I think he get each checks for each kid, okay? But anyway, my sister moved out before me, and then I moved out when I turned 18, but we still stay connected. Man, there is so many things I can tell you. But yeah, at one point the checks that he was getting, he was just giving it to me like directly. He get the checks and then he give it to me, and I go put it in my bank, and I go blow it on whatever, that's like love right there. Like, if I don't know, I mean, it's not even, I'm talking about, that's like trust, love. Like he was so real with me, man. Like he was so real with me. Man, I'm gonna make it out there about this because I gotta tell you my experience in foster home, and it was wonderful. It affected my life in the good way. I had the best foster parents ever. There are surely angels on earth. That's what else I got for you. I mean, I got a lot for you. Like I said, this is something I got a lot for you. Yeah. So I stopped talking to my father and my siblings. I cut them off. I stopped talking to them for like 5 years. The next time I talked to him was in my wedding. It was like a good act. The whole time this is happening, my mom is in Haiti, right? My mom is in Haiti. She got 2 other kids, my little brothers. She in Haiti, okay? So when all this drama and stuff is going here, she's in Haiti. But me and my sister, we still talk to my mom. We was working, like a little, job. We send my mom money every month, I'm saying, stuff like it. So we was taking care of mommy. Okay, right? We took care of her, okay? So we was in foster care. Shortly before I got married, in 2011, right? I got married in 2012, April. So shortly before that, I think it was time to kind of like give it a try. So I reached out to my dad, my real dad, and to my other siblings that I have not talked to in 5 years after everything went down. And then it was over. We got to stay in foster care. I stopped talking to them. I cut them off completely for like 5 years, right? So I hit them up, and then I invited them to my wedding. And they came to my wedding. And ever since my wedding date, we've been cool. I've been cool with my dad. I've been cool with my siblings. Like when I say cool, I mean like we're not close. I'm not close. I'm really like an introvert, meaning, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm an introvert. And sometime in this story, I'm gonna break that down for you. But I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't. But we close. I mean, we're not close. Like I don't come every day. Hey, what you doing? Ha ha ha. But the love is there. Like I show them love, they show me love. There's no problem. It's like if they need me for pictures, videos, I do it. my older sister, they're all doing good. I'm proud of all of them. They're all doing good, man. Like if you know us personally, and you go to our Instagram, you go to our Facebook, we're all doing good. We're all doing our thing, right? We all are successful in our own ways. So yeah, man. So ever since my wedding, me and my two sisters, well, me and my sister, we was always cool. We never had any problem, and but my other two sisters and my dad, ever since my wedding, we've been consistently cool, no drama. But at the same time, we're not that close. You know what I'm saying? Because also everybody living their own life too. So that's why I'm saying, like, for me to tell you the story, which is way overdue. Actually, I did that story like 15 years ago, right? But for me to tell you that story, I have to really like tell you everything. I have to really tell you everything. I can't really censor it, but I'm gonna censor it out of love and respect that I have for my father and for my siblings, because it's not like I'm saying, oh, look at what you did to me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like saying, like, this is what happened, this is where we are now. You know what I'm saying? If you feel, if you understand, yeah. So yeah, we cool. Like we be texting, we be liking each other stuff and posts and all that good stuff. Okay. Uh, mentally, psychologically, like mentally, because I talk to my wife about that a lot. It's hard. It's very confusing. Like during holidays, like Father's Days, Mother's Days. Me and my mom we cool. Me and everybody cool. Especially Father's Day. To be honest with you, it's hard for me to post in social media Happy Father's Day, because like I said, my foster parents, my foster dad, he's wonderful. He's the greatest ever. I love him forever. And my foster dad, I love him too. If he didn't, look, I would have been in Haiti one and the worst part of it, Haiti dying. I wouldn't even be here today if he didn't bring me to America. Um, okay. And the Haitian community, I don't know how much they know, but I think they know a lot. They know that me and my sister was gone for a few years. I don't know what I don't know what my father told them, but the Haitian community here in Nashville, they probably know what was going on. So this is what I'm trying to say. When it comes to stuff down like birthdays and stuff like that, very bad. I would like to post my faster dad, like Happy Father's Days, oh Happy birthday, Dad, I love you forever, which I do. But I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to hurt my original dad. I really not trying to be negative or vice versa. I don't want to post my regular dad. Oh man, this is me and my dad. Everything cool. But I'm not trying to take away from my faster. They kind of like, not that he's such a good person. I don't think he will never see it that way. Kind of like, after everything I've done for you, why not you calling your real dad your dad? No, he will never. He's such a gentleman. He's such a perfect person. He will never see it that negative. But still, though, I don't want to be like, this is me and my dad. Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because I will forever appreciate what my foster parents did to me. So I just don't post nothing. I be telling my wife, I don't want to post nothing, because it's really that, it's really that hard. It's really that hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's Father's Day. I'm not posting nothing. I just call or text them individually, because I would love to post them, but you know what I'm saying? I remember, like, I post my white dad, then the Haitian community was like, I remember one guy was like, um, your real dad is a good guy, and he did a lot for the Haitian community. And then me and my sister, we jump in the comment section, was like, bro, like, yeah, he did, and I forever be thankful for that. We're not trying to say he's not a good guy. I'm just saying that this is my foster parents, you know what I'm saying? This is what he done for me. Happy Father's Day too. I'm not trying to take away from nobody, you feel me? But every credit and everything my foster parents do deserve it, like they are great. But Mother's Day is not that difficult for me because, like, I mean, I can call my father mom and be like, I love you, mom, my mom. You know, I post my mom. I can post my mom anytime. You know, that's kind of different. But the dead part is really something. It's not that simple. It's really I have to really think about it, right? Let me say about 25 minutes. Wow. I'm gonna have to stop here and I'm gonna make more videos. Okay, your boy Pierre, much love.